Okay. I don't think I have a lot to do left on this, but like, I hate working on backgrounds so much. I hate working on backgrounds. I think I really like the mountains and how they look. They just kind of need to be cleaned up. Hello, welcome in. I also have this random layer that I need to like, I think I can do this better. So let's do that a different how I had it. Backgrounds are like my worst enemy, I think. Ooh. You like it? Thank you. I tried my best to make it look realistic-ish, like it had to match everything else. I think I did an okay job matching it. Let me think the way I want to do this layer that I'm trying to do that you can't see. I'm gonna like, yeah? Let me play with the opacity for a second. That's too dark. A slight desaturation. Or should I have this just go on the mountains? I feel like it's getting too desaturated. The sunlight's on top. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. Backgrounds are my worst enemy for reals. Okay, let's see. Got the mountains, and then I have this layer that oh my fucking god, why did I do that layer like that? Oh, that's the worst way I could have ever done that layer. What's the circle on the top? This one? This is the number 0, because in tarot card, the Fool is card number 0. I assume that's the circle you're talking about. Yeah. What if I started by clipping this layer to the bottom layer so that this looks a little, like, less shitty? Okay. I think that's a start. Then I think I can just fix up this stuff and make it look better. I think I'll try to just, like, fix it up a little as opposed to completely redoing it. The fuck is that? Why is this look bad? That's okay. Tarot cards just like made up stuff anyway. Why do you look like that? You look like that. Are you a random extra color? Okay. Did I decide to watch Dark yet? No, because I don't have access to like streaming services. And or I'm not technically capable enough to do pirating. Why the fuck does this look like this? Oh, you know what? There we go. It's because there's that extra fucking layer on top, so it's looking weird. I'm like afraid of pirating stuff. My friend is like, it'll be fine, but I'm afraid of pirating. Like my whole computer's gonna get fucking hacked and then I won't have a computer anymore. And I'll cry. I gotta... Yeah, I'm afraid of getting like hacked. Which I think is reasonable. My friend tells me it's unreasonable, but I think it's reasonable. For a different reason. Is it, because they'll put you in jail if you're pirating? See, America doesn't care about that much. America only cares if you're, like, profiting off it. If you're just watching, they're like, whatever, fine. But if you're making money, they'll fucking kill you. You had to pay 900 bucks? Jeez, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, no, as far as I know in America, like, for the common person, if you were caught pirating, they wouldn't do anything about it, like, period. So you see, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you were technically part of distribution. It's really funny that you mentioned seeding because I was talking to my mod the other day and he's like, yeah, I've used like 12 terabytes of data this month. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's because he's torrenting. Hello, Solus, welcome in. Oops, I didn't mean to change the color. Or, no, it was fine to do that. Yeah, but my mod is like, I've already used a fucking bunch of terabytes this month because he's pirating so much shit at once. Just use a VPN. That's smart. See, I'm so unwilling to pay for like anything. So I'm just like, I don't want to pay for a VPN, which I probably should. You know, it's like a safety thing, but I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, if I get doxxed, I get doxxed. I don't fucking care. Like, yeah, I don't know. I probably should invest in a VPN at some point, though. It'd probably be smart. $5. That is pretty good. See, but I'm like the cheapiest cheapskate. I'm like such a fucking cheapskate that my family even acknowledges it. Like, I'll be like, I spent $20 on a shirt, and they're like, you spent $20 on a shirt? Like, I can't believe you put that much money into a shirt. But that's because I'm like chronically like, I'll reuse this, I'll find a new thing to use this for. I've owned like most of my clothing since I was in high school. I just don't, I buy nothing ever. Okay, I don't like this part. Just never fall for Klarna. Yeah, don't worry, I don't do like credit card, pay later. None of that shit. Pay now or don't pay at all. I really think I should get a credit card though, because like in America, there's a lot of things that you can't do if you don't have a credit card. Because we're stupid and I hate it. Literally, it's like, why do I need to have a credit card to buy a fucking house? Like, what's up with that? Oops, I don't want to do that. Go back. Oh, I guess this layer goes on top. Every store has to accept cash? I wish. In America, that's like mostly true, but it's not completely true. And I've been to quite a few places where they're like, sorry, no cash. And I'm just like, man. And then I have to use my card, and I'm like, I didn't want to use my card. It's getting more and more common for places to be like, no cash or exact change only. Honestly, I prefer that. I only recently started using like my phone to pay for things, and I feel like it's too easy for my brain to just go, pay with phone, don't think about it. But like with cash, when you're out of cash, you're out of cash, you know? I mean, right click. Oops. Actually, let's go with the airbrush. The airbrush is better here. But I need more places to be okay with cash here. Oh, yeah. See, I'm the opposite, where I'm like, I don't want to use money on my card, but where I work, all the food that's within a mile only accepts credit card. And so if I either have to bring food to work, or I just, like, can't buy food near my work. But most of the food by my work sucks, so it's fine. Like, don't have to buy anything because it all tastes like ass. I think that's the #1 actual issue for me, is the food near where I live tastes horrible. I mean, some of it's okay, I guess. Not like for the price it is. Have hot dogs and burgers every you're not wrong. So like if but unfortunately I'm one of the many Americans who's not super into hot dog burger. Like if you're like, "Oh, what do you want for lunch?" There's like a 0% chance I'm gonna say a hot dog or a burger. I mean, maybe once in a while, but like, most of the time, no. No hot dog, no burger, no thanks. Most of the food that's just in my area is crap food in general. I mean, I guess it's not crap, it's just like overpriced as fuck. Which isn't great. Man, you wanna spend $30 on a fucking taco? Like, no, I really don't. It's not actually $30, but like some places it genuinely is like $30. It's kind of insane. It's getting out of control where I am for food, like fast food. I usually just choose not to eat fast food because it's so ridiculously expensive at this point. Do mountains even look like this? What does this look like? Yeah, I mean sometimes it's not even fast though. Sometimes you're waiting for like ever. You're just like, I want to get out of here. Like, you have mountains like that in your country. I mean, I think the Alps, yeah. Alps are, I think it would be cool to see the Alps. The Alps seem like they're pretty. There's a lot of mountains near where I live, but they're like dry and ugly. So they don't look like this. They just look like brown thingies. Ours only have snow during very specific times of the year. That's like a really good winter, and that's the only time you'll see snow on them. No, I hate this layer. I hate this layer. Not doing that. Just do a little bit of shine. Side. Got the white caps. I think doing traveling would be fun, but traveling is so expensive, and it's like I don't get that much vacation time a year. I'm using like all my vacation time this year to go to Japan. And I won't even get to see Mount Fuji with snow on it. It won't be the right time of year. You know what? I think I need to blend the bottom of these. Yeah, I'm very excited to go to Japan. It's been in the works for a little while now. I'm going with my sister, and we're still deciding like all the things we want to do when we're in Japan. We're mostly gonna be in the Tokyo area. A lot of my plans, though, is like buy tons of merchandise for games that I like that don't usually have merchandise. I'm gonna go buy like 10,000 things for Dragon Quest. This Dragon Quest is like one of my favorite games. See, so my sister knows a little bit about Japanese, like she's been learning, and then I've done a little bit of learning. But in Japan, especially in the like really touristy regions, most there's a lot of English speaking like people. So that's why I'm not too scared. Because they do it's part of a lot of like school curriculum for people to learn English in Japan. So it's not too uncommon to find people that speak English. And also we've got the beautiful like technology now of your phone can just tell you what someone is saying. So hopefully it'll go fine, even though I don't fully speak Japanese. Go back, go back, go back. I don't like that line. But we'll see. I have a cursory understanding of Japanese. And I can read hiragana, which my sister's like will be good in certain areas. Because like anywhere that kids go is gonna have signs in hiragana. Yeah. Is that your one Japanese phrase, you know? You are already dead. I wa mo shinderu. Yeah, it says hi, beautiful lady or something. Yeah, just I'm sure you'll get all the ladies by telling them that. I always see that meme for Fist of the North Star, and it makes me think I should watch Fist of the North Star, and then I'm just like, I don't think so. Why did I do these fucking mountains in front in the same layer? We're just gonna draw over them. Because this is a nightmare to have these as their own fucking like thing. Or not as their own thing, I mean. I probably would like Fist of the North Star, I think. Because I like JoJo and stuff. I don't know, a lot of newer anime isn't that good. But also, I have attention issues, and so I don't watch that much anime either. Like, a lot of the time, I also don't watch, like, the newest, most popular stuff because I just, like, can't focus on it. Why did I make this a clipping layer? This is not a clipping group. Frieren? Yeah, Frieren's pretty popular. I've not seen Frieren or tried to, like, watch it, so I have no idea if it's actually good. What is this? I gotta rename this layer, I didn't name it. Mountain. Mid layer. What do you call mid ground? That's it. But I heard a lot of good things about Frieren. I think I started reading the Frieren manga, and then it wasn't like my vibe, so I didn't get that far in it. I don't know, aren't their names just shit like Fern? Oh wait, no, I know what you're talking about. One of the demons is named like Evil. Yeah, no, you're kind of right. Because it's like, gee, I sure wonder if this girl whose name is Evil, might be an evil character. So yeah, I can see that. But I think you could still enjoy it. I'm trying to think of what that character's name is. Oh. See, that's just a stupid one, like, for reals. Going right in for the easy name. I think it's interesting when stories go for the German fantasy as opposed to like the England fantasy, if that makes sense. That also makes sense for her being named Frieren. But also, yeah, I don't know how I feel about on-the-nose naming like that. Like, could have tried a little harder. But also it's always really cool when they, like, have names that are symbolic. I don't know. I think it's kind of, like, hit or miss for those kind of names. Frieren. The only other character I know from Frieren is, Fern. Is that I think that's a character. That's it. That's the only other name I know. Oh wait, no. There's also Himmel. Yeah, that's it. I've run out of characters now. That was an interesting auto mod activation. I always love to see what auto mod goes for. Yeah, I feel like it is really interesting when they go between like the Germanic fantasy versus like Japanese fantasy. I would say sometimes though it makes it really funny because they just like have very stereotypical things, like I guess like these names specifically where these mountains look like shit. I hate these mountains. I don't like this. I think it looks like ass. Back to when there was nothing. Go back to, ugh. I don't like how this looks. Yeah, Attack on Titan has got some, well, Attack on Titan's a little bit of a mix, but it's mainly German. But they do still got a lot of Japanese characters, but it's basically just German and Japanese characters, and that's it. I don't like how these mountains look. I liked how they looked earlier more, I feel like. Maybe I should go back to how they looked before. Let's go back 1,000,000 years. I wonder if my computer can handle going back this much. Back. I don't like how this looks. I don't like how this looks. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why. Oh my god, this is taking forever to go back. I don't know, I think I'm just gonna delete this mid layer. Maybe I'll be fine with it later. Delete layer. Okay. I'm gonna try again. We're not gonna go that far back. Take that color. Oops, stop. Okay. Let's start with some hard coloring then. Coloring backgrounds is my worst enemy. I'm gonna say it like 70 more times because it's so true. I feel ambivalent about this. One thing I want to go back is maybe change the soles of my guys' shoe pant things. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I'll leave these as more shadowy looking so that they're like indistinct, but wouldn't they be more distinct because they're closer? I don't know. I don't care. I hate art. If I could go back in time, I would tell myself to stop drawing. No, that's not true. If I could go back in time, I would tell myself... I don't know. Myself try harder in school. It won't change anything, but like... I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these like this, because I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now I need these little... Yeah, like... I think I'm in a fine place, so it's like, going back in time wouldn't really be worth anything. If you can go back, it means it already happened. Yeah. I think time travel is inherently flawed. All we can do is keep moving forward. Accept things the way they are. Change the things we are capable of changing. The end. That looks like crap. Heck. I think there should just be like 2 mountains here. I don't want that many. I think time travel stuff just gets too complicated to mean anything. And you get stuff where it's like, well, if you kill this person, then someone else just fulfills their role or some shit like that. Or you get branching timeline hypothesis where it's like, well, now you just made a different timeline. So, time travel stuff is so interesting. Like, oops. Something's not going on there. So I definitely think I would like dark. I just gotta like... I'll ask my friend who's like pirating 7,000 things a year. I'll be like, can you find this specific German show and pirate it for me? Oops, I covered up this back layer. The original dub? That's okay. I usually watch dubbed show, or not dubbed. I watch subs anyway, usually, when I watch a show. I guess the mountains look fine. The farthest back ones, I'm not super... I don't want to clean up anything. I definitely prefer subs, though. Subs always feels better. Mountains look dirty. Here's a soft eraser. Bigger. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hatelia. I couldn't watch Hatelia. It felt like brain rot when I was when I tried to watch it as a kid. It was like baby's first brain rot. My friends are really into it though. Yeah, understandable. And there is just so much going on in that show. Next is this shitty fucking cliff. Oh, how do I want to do this, Cliff? Bring up my reference. Bring up my reference. So the reference has, like, regular separation. Tanya the Evil. I've heard about it. I don't think it's my kind of show. So I don't know. I do watch a lot of isekai, but something about, like, everything I hear about Tanya the Evil, I'm just like, I don't know. I think it's just because, like, I'm not into, like, I don't know how you explain the genre, but, like, where they're the bad guy. I don't know if I'm... But it's not necessarily true that I'm not into the bad guy, because it's like, I like sometimes when they're the villain, but I don't know. That one just didn't seem like something I'd like. Yeah. Yeah, something about that one just was like I don't think I'd enjoy that. It's always interesting what other people think you'll enjoy anime-wise. It's like, I had a friend's cousin insist I would like, Mushoku Tensei, and I was like, that's actually, like, one of the absolute deal breakers for watching anime for me. Is like, I hate harem anime, and I hate, like, anime, just certain types of anime where it just feels like wish fulfillment. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna watch that one. But I think Tanya doesn't really fall into that one. I think Tanya is just kind of like something where I'm like, not super my deal. The fuck am I doing? Oh, the computer's having a stutter. Yeah. Stop using this brush, motherfucker. Brush is making my computer stutter. Something about harem is just, like, boring to me to some degree. It's just like they're... I don't know. It's boring most of the time. This looks like crap. I hate it. Elfen? I never watched Elfen Lied. I have no idea what that one's about, but I've heard good things. Is that one? Is that one a horror? I don't remember. Or horror elements to it? I don't remember. Horror-ish, yeah. That one I think I've been recommended, but that's because I like horror. "13 episodes? That sounds like something I maybe would watch. Give it a try. I don't know, but some people consider weird things harems. Like, I don't want to like, say all harems suck, because I do like some harem animes. Like, one of my favorite animes is, like, Ranma Half, which is definitely a harem. But, like, most harems kind of suck. One Piece. See, I could never get into One Piece, but I think that's because One Piece is really, really long. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the reasons I could never get into One Piece. It's so fucking long. I was just like, I can't do that many episodes. I can barely pay attention to an anime for like 30 minutes. I can't pay attention that long. I've got little brain rot baby syndrome. 700? That's still so fucking many episodes. I could never. I could never. Like, I hear a lot of good things about One Piece, and I'll never know if they're true or not, because holy hell, I can't invest that kind of time in an anime. I actually think I read a decent amount of the manga for One Piece. Probably not actually that much, but I got to, like, chapter 1,000 something, which there's probably, like, 10,000 chapters. Yeah, unfortunately my attention span doesn't allow me to watch anime for that long, for 1,000 episodes. Even some of my most favorite, like, mangas that get turned into anime, I cannot watch that long. I don't actually know what I'm doing with this part of the background. Just kind of getting things. Oh, that is so many episodes. 3 a day. It'd take you a year. That's crazy. Yeah, I'll stick with not watching One Piece. I think I'll live. I think I'll do just fine not watching One Piece. God, that is so many episodes. I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up. I've seen Dragon Ball Z. I watched the American version, though. I was a big fan of Dragon Ball when I was a kid. Yeah, I've also watched, like, the whole, the original anime, so just Dragon Ball. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. Well, I guess I wouldn't say I'm still a big fan of Dragon Ball, but I liked it when I was young. And I don't, like, hate it now or anything. Dragon Ball Super? No, see, that's where I'd never got on the Dragon Ball Super train. Because Dragon Ball Super came out quite a while after the last time I had ever watched Dragon Ball. So it just was, like, not super... not really in what I was looking to watch. Want there to be a little bit of, like... Nope, use the pen. A little bit of cragginess right here. Close to, like, a curve. Tip. Like... Yeah, something more like that. Wait, where's the layer I'm on? See, I watched Dragon Ball GT growing up as well. Dragon Ball GT is, like, famously unpopular, though. I think maybe I would watch Super, but I don't know. It's just like, I'm very far removed from Dragon Ball at this point, I feel. It's been so long since I've engaged with Dragon Ball. I don't know. I didn't, like, really like GT when I was, like, a kid. I think it's because, like, I hate regression when, like, in anime when things regress. Like, not regression anime, but you know what I mean. Like, they lose their powers and they have to start over. I'm just like, oh, are you fucking joking? Like, I hate when the story is like, uh-oh, we gotta go back. It's like, no, don't do that. That's fucking stupid. Like, I think that's one of the worst things you could do in, like, any anime is, like, go backwards. Yeah, it's like, don't do that. Can we not do that? Can you make up a better plot than going fucking backwards? Super Saiyan 4, that's the one where they're slightly red, isn't it? Is that one canon to the rest of the series? Or did they uncanonize it? red fur. Like, does that one appear in Dragon Ball Super? No, you said it technically would happen, like, before, or Dragon Ball Super would technically happen before this one. I imagine it's because, like, Pan is a baby still in Super. It became Dragon Ball Daima? I forgot about that one. I forgot that one exists. See, that one also goes into the being little baby characters. It's fucking weird because Piccolo was never a baby. I think that's my biggest thing, is like, what? But yeah, I guess if it is like Akira Toriyama's last thing, then fine. He can do whatever he wants, I guess. I think Akira Toriyama is probably like a big influence on my art growing up. Because I read like all the manga he did, and like I said, I was really into Dragon Quest. Frieza too. That's a choice. But I suppose they can do whatever they want. Does this even look good? This looks mediocre, I feel like. I need to adjust the edge, because the edge doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this should be, like, more bumpied. These pieces should be bumpier. Is this... I think I've seen this art piece too much as the artist, and it just looks so fucking weird to me. Am I on the right color? No, I'm not on the right layer. Why it wasn't coloring. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Super. Daima is such a weird concept. Yeah, it's just like, I'm gonna have to just accept how this piece looks at a certain point, or else we're gonna be here for the next year and I'm never gonna finish it. But it's like, I'm planning to have this be on my fucking, like, about page, so it's like, it's gotta look nice. Ugh. See, I live in a rented room, and so my walls look like shit. There's, like, actual holes in the paint, not the wall itself. Oh my god. I gotta tell a story about what happened yesterday. So, like, a while ago, my landlord, he's like, do you guys have anything you want fixed up in the house? And I was like, this fucking light in our what's it called? The outlet in our bathroom's really loose. And I was like, can you do something about that? And he's like, yeah, I'll do something about it in August when I come back from my trip. And I was like, okay. And so yesterday, my roommate was getting ready in the bathroom to go out, and she dropped the like, this plug-in we have in the wall. She dropped it, and so she went to plug it back in, and it fucking sparked and smoked, and that socket tripped the breaker. And so my other roommate later that night, because I didn't know where the breaker is because I haven't been here this long and I couldn't find it, and so he got home and he went to look for it, or he flipped the breaker, and that same outlet is now covered in soot, and the breaker tripped again. And so it's like, ooh, let's not turn the breaker on again. Yeah, it is very interesting. And the really unfortunate thing is half the outlets in my room don't work right now, and half the outlets in everyone else's room don't work right now. And so We'll see how long it takes to get fixed. No, luckily we still have electricity. It's just the outlet. So it's just the place where you'd plug stuff in doesn't have electricity. So the lights still work. Everything else still works. It's just some of the outlets don't work. Unfortunately for me, my room doesn't have a light like in the ceiling, so my lights don't work because the outlet my light was plugged into is one of the outlets that don't work no more. Give me this color. But hopefully it'll get fixed fast-ish. We'll see. Hopefully I don't have to pay for it. Radiate enough light or to make your room bright. Unfortunately, I am not a Giga Chad. I don't think I'll ever be a Giga Chad. I just have a tiny lamp in the other, like, by my bed. Or not by my bed. By my desk, because that's where we're at now. Because very luckily, my desk was unaffected by the power surge. I feel very, very happy that my computer was not involved in this power surge. Yeah, my computer's on a protector anyway, like a surge protector. So my computer would have been fine, but still. USB lights. Mine is like an actual little plug-in lamp. So it's just plugged in with my computer. I hate these rocks. But we have to accept them. I'm dying. I think I need water already. That requires getting up, though. Okay, yeah, I actually need to get up and grab water. My throat is dying. My water is 5 feet behind me. Sometimes I want to be lazy and put a bottle of water on my desk and a bottle of water by my bed, because then I just never have to get up to get water. But then that's like an extra water bottle I have to own. I love how stupid it looks when I drink water. That's always one of my favorite things. Alright, stay there, water bottle. Yeah, you think I can afford a second water bottle in this economy? In esta economía? Hell no. Water bottles cost like $30 nowadays. Unless I use like a plastic one. Keep reusing it. Okay, let's see. Let me add some little like pebbly guys, and then I think I'll be done with this. Little like dotty pebbles. Ooh, not that color. Give me like color again. No, gotta do a darker color. Now I'm gonna make this a whole nother layer so I can get rid of it if I hate it. I'll call this layer Peoples. I actually own like 70 water bottles, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. Like, literally, I collect random water bottles from nowhere for no reason. I won a water bottle at a giveaway a while ago. That one just lives in my car, though. Then I need a car water bottle. Just drink soda from the bottle it comes in. You gotta drink water. You gotta be healthy. You gotta be hydrated. You gotta be a hydro homie. I actually have been drinking way too many sugary drinks recently. I keep just like coming home and being really tired from work and wanting a fucking Gatorade or like juice. Water, you can make water taste not like nothing if you buy like those little powders. I need to work on drinking less juice though. But like I bike to work and so I get home and I'm so fucking tired and it's like I want sugar. That's even more work. I suppose it is, but we gotta... Health doesn't come passively, you know? You gotta make it work if you wanna be healthy. Put in the effort. Except for, I say that, but I'm trying to get an electric bike so I don't have to put in the effort to go to work. Okay, see, I'm in the predicament of where I'm like, I should get an e-bike, but e-scooters are so much cheaper. Ugh. I need to invest in either an e-bike or an e-scooter though, because my bike to work is all uphill and it gets really tiring. Okay, let's stop adding fucking dots to this. You have 3? What do you need 3 for though? Like, what do you do with 3 e-scooters? I have 0. I just have a regular bicycle that I got for 60 bucks. Let me make this, a little fancier. What layer is this on? Your newest one, see, I just, like... I can't bring myself to invest money in an e-bike or e-scooter yet. I need to. Because like I said, my whole commute is uphill and it really sucks. But money, it hurts. Spend money. It hurts me emotionally to spend money. That looks like shit, dumb. 20-kilometer max range. I can't think of how many kilometers a mile is. For me, I live really, really close to my work, and so in theory, I could just walk to my work, but that would take like way longer. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Okay. I think the problem is in America, a lot of places are not really safe to bike. So I get nervous about biking around. We've got like the most fucking dangerous roads on planet Earth. For no reason. And also, people are fucking weird about bicyclists. They'll get mad that you're, like, biking in the road, and it's like, man, where do you want me to bike? Let's go back. Americans are all like, how many fucking vehicles can we put on the road at once? Like, they make it a fucking test to see how many people they can get to have a car. Or like, everybody should own a car ever, and if you don't, you're fucked and you can't go anywhere. Sure, I'll accept that made it look better. I've heard about the Autobahn. It sounds scary. For here, you need a car to get just about anywhere, unless you're really lucky. I'm gonna do this on a separate layer, because I think this looks like ass. So, like, just about anywhere in America, you have to own a car. This thing is... Why do I feel like it's too wide? Actually, I need this one to be, like, opaque so I can draw over it but still see it. Let's also use the straight tool so I can make straight lines. Then I'll add Seraph from this. Better to start with like a nice base. Sure. Like, one thing that's really unfortunate is, it's so much easier to get in a car that sometimes, like, my brain to go 5 feet down the road is like, let's get in the car. Sounds like someone's burning shit. But that's because America is like randomly like, let's not put a sidewalk here. And it's like, oh yeah, just what I wanted. Random spot with no sidewalk. Okay, I really hope someone's cooking and that is not something burning. I'll just hope in my heart that there's not burning happening. Yeah, America is like, you gotta fucking get in your car to drive 50 feet to the next fucking hot dog store. It really is stupid, because it's like, I don't want to spend money on gas. You think I want to pay $5 to go down the road? Essentially? No, that doesn't look well. I don't know, I want an e-bike because I want the experience of exercise. But at the same time, so I've been looking at like the e-bike subreddit a ton. The fucking e-bike subreddit sucks ass. And I say that, oh, something's happening in my art program. Hold on. I say that because like on the e-bike subreddit, they're like the best fucking, or they're like the lowest quality e-bike you should be getting is $1,000, and I'm like, do you think I have a fucking $1,000 sitting around? Do you think I can afford $1,000? Like, just randomly? Yeah, Reddit sucks in general, but I spend too much time on Reddit. I like to look at pictures of, like, cats and shit. I spend my time on really shitty internet websites. Like, I still use Tumblr. Like, everyone's like, fuck Tumblr. And I'm like, I just like looking at artwork on Tumblr still. It's really good if you want to see art. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that too, where they're like 5K for what people are like, this is an entry-level e-bike. And I'm like, oh no. I feel like that's how it's gonna end up being, is like, I can't afford an e-bike, so I'm gonna have to go for a e-scooter. But it's like, I want the exercise, I want to feel healthy. Yeah. But I want to feel healthy, I want to feel like I'm not a lazy American. Feel like I have health benefits in my life. My insurance doesn't pay enough for me not to be healthy. Turn it off and use it as a... kick scooters are so inefficient, though. Like, using it as a kick scooter is like, damn, do I want to get there in 10 years? When I was in, college/uni, I don't know how... I think in Europe they call it uni, but when I was in, like, college, I tried to use a regular kick scooter to get around, and I immediately was like, this fucking sucks. This shit's ass. I think that's just how it always is. It's inefficient. I don't know. Being healthy is hard. I don't think I'll ever be healthy enough. American health insurance sucks. I'm just gonna die from a heart attack one day anyway. Your grandma's 91. My grandma is old. I don't know how old my grandma is. Most of my grandparents are dead, though. You could make... listen, grandma's generation was smoking cigarettes and having booze every day. So, like, you've got a chance. You still got a chance. It could happen. Maybe. I like to think that I'll live to be old. But I don't know if I want to live to be old. I only want to live to be old if I, like, can still, like, move around well at that age, you know? What's the point of being old if you're, like, suffering? Ooh. I guess we gotta get back on the doing cocaine train. Maybe that'll make our lives longer again. Like, maybe it was all the cocaine keeping them alive. Yeah, I'll do it like that. These letters are gonna be so inconsistent. It's gonna be so annoying. Oh yeah, like all the microplastics. Listen, we're never getting away from microplastics. We're like all just filled with microplastics. No, why did I do that? Undo. Paste. Try it again. Oh, why am I not allowed to move this? There. Had less hygiene, but stronger immune system. Yeah, I think that is kind of true. But also, I don't know. I don't want to go back to being people who, like, touch their butt and then touch their face. I think I'm fine with, like, keeping up with general hygiene. I think we should keep up with that. I think the issue is, like, a lot of people aren't, willing to get kind of, like, dirty still. Or we're too concerned with some stuff. Copy, paste. Aw, god damn it, you're supposed to copy paste that. No, put that back. Copy, paste it. Now there's like 5 layers of this. I don't know, I think there's a lot of stupid things that we could probably do better on. Yeah, there's a lot of issues going on in the current world. We eat a lot of, like, over-processed foods. Or like that. Over-processed foods. And not enough fresh fruits and veggies, but a big problem is because it's harder to get access. Well, it's not even necessarily harder to get access to those, I feel like. Bananas are a human invention. What is that, like where... I would say that's not true. I think it's a little more complicated than that. Need to fix all of this so much. Oops. I mean, like, are we talking in terms of domestication? Because all fruits and vegetables are, like, domesticated, and so they didn't exist that way in nature, but they're not, like... I think you're thinking of, like, domesticated. Like, we domesticated bananas in that they don't look like that in nature. And that's probably what you're thinking of. Actual... Oh, like the seeds? Yeah, that's domestication. So bananas still exist in the wild, but we just have, like, our version. Yeah, that's so that's true of basically every fruit and vegetable you eat, is that they're domesticated, and that we've kind of like honed them in to being the way they are. That one's yeah, this it's kind of a complex topic. Like we do same thing with dogs. We've made dog breeds. The plant thing, I could go on forever because I'm a plant biologist. And so, like, if it's like, you want to talk about the domestication of plants, I could tell you about it for quite a while. Oopsies. Not what I wanted. Do that. Yeah, it's pretty, like, complicated, I think. Ew, I don't like that. Go back. I'm just gonna flip the E. I don't want to draw it separately. I don't know why I'm not flipping the letters. Okay, that one I can... Yeah, that one's probably true. I can see that one. We're probably, like, dooming ourselves by everything we're doing. Someday the robots will subjugate us, and we will all regret the way we've spoken to Rock. Whatever the fuck the AIs are called. The great filter theory. I think my favorite theory is that this is all just a simulation. And that we're like one of many simulations, so simulations all the way down. We're a simulation, and then someday we'll make a simulation, and then that simulation will make a simulation, and it goes like that forever. That's the theory I think is true. I forget what that one's called. I think we're more advanced than Sims, but I don't know, maybe at a certain point we become Sims. There's like a webtoon based around that kind of concept where it's like the guy in the story is in a simulation that's probably made for children. He exists in The Sims, essentially. I haven't caught up with that one recently, though. Oopsies, too much erasing. What do I need to fix here? Nope. What am I trying to fix here? Yeah, like that. Okay. Like this. Whatever is going on down there. Whatever. Don't whatever it. If we are able in the future to make simulation, then this means we already are in one. Yeah, I think I'd be fine with that, though. I'd be fine with living in a simulation, because, like, would it actually impact me in any way? I would still be real to me, you know? So I think in the end that one wouldn't matter that much. I am who I am. Even if that is a simulation. I mean, it's real to me, so that's all that really would matter, right? That's how I see it. Like, even if this is all a simulation, everything feels real to me, and that's the thing that matters. Ah, damn it. Put down another fucking link. Paste. Who is anyone else to define my experience as real or not? I am the master of my own fate. Maybe. Yeah, so I think that definitely would be like the actual biggest issue is people going fucking crazy and thinking that that means they're allowed to do whatever they want. Why are you not drawing? Why are you not drawing? What am I doing here? But I think people don't realize that it's like, it doesn't matter if it's a simulation or not. It's like, the here and now is what matters. The here and now is like the realist it can be. We live in our life, and our life is what it is. And for some reason, it's not fucking drawing. Oh, I bet so, like, tiny dot is selected or some stupid shit. Yeah. Knew it. What we got is all we got. So, it does matter. It's kind of dumb to think that way anyway, though. Too early to experience space and quantum travel? You never know. Time, like, stuff develops in an instant. It's still possible. I think, would you want to be a robot if they were like, we can put your brain in a robot? I don't think it's gonna be Elon. I don't think Elon's the one you want to be asking for that. Why is the T so far away from everything else? Alright, merge. Let me move the T over, because it... Or should I move the other letters over? The T gets moved over, I think. I think it goes there. See, okay. I'm gonna talk about my crazy stuff. If you were a brain in a robot, it wouldn't actually be you. Like, it would be a copy of your brain in a robot, which wouldn't actually be you. That's how I see that. So, like, I would not want to be a brain, like... Well, I don't know if they could put your brain in a robot, because that's... God damn it, hold on. I fucked this up. Let me go back. We gotta delete this. This has to merge with this. At a certain point, your brain would break down, though, and that's why, like, being, Yeah, sorry, I meant, like, being uploaded to a robot. But your brain eventually would stop working, so at some point you would have to be uploaded to a server. Essentially. Yeah, because a mind upload, that's not, like, that's not you. It's like a copy of you. And that stuff scares me. Okay, where is this one? I need to make this bigger. Scale. Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, if you messed it up, your code would suck, but also, like, I don't know, it wouldn't really be you if it was, like, it was a code because you're not a code. I don't know. That stuff's all weird to me. I hate thinking about metaphysical stuff. But I think about it way too much. Oh. I think I would vomit if I had to, like, acknowledge there was a me and a not real me. Like that. I think that would explode my brain. You know? A little too much for me. Foo. To leave off the L. Be funny. I don't think I could stand to live with another me. I would just be like, who's this fucking guy? Get him out of here. But I think it would just be like a testament to my own personality because the other one would probably be like, why did you let me exist? Like, why did you let me fucking exist in this world, you piece of shit? And I would go, sorry, bro. I need to experience the heat death of the universe. And by me, I mean you have to go experience the heat death of the universe. I have the same gripe with teleportation. Like, for me, all the teleportation you see in, like, space media, I'm just like, that, you're not teleporting, you're fucking cloning someone at the other side of the fucking portal, bro. You made a new person on the other side. That guy's dead. Which I think they do in, like, a lot of media where they're like, this person's dead on the other side, and it's like, oh, cool, let's not do space travel. Let's not do teleporters, I mean. I'm fine with teleporters if it's wormhole theory. A wormhole is fine. But if it's like your molecules get moved, nuh-uh, you just fucking killed that person. That's not real. Like, you made a clone if you're moving their molecules. That looks... eh. Yeah, if we invented teleportation, I would never do it. They could show me whatever they fucking want, and I'd go, I'm not getting in that fucking thing. See, but then we get into concepts like the concept of the soul and stuff like that. I don't like in theory, how would you be moving stuff? That's the thing. It's like, how are you reassembling the exact same atoms? I don't know. It gets complicated, and the answer is it scares me too much for me to like play with that. The me on the other side would have no idea if I had died or not. But the me that existed would either exist or it wouldn't. Oh, hold on. I will be back. Sorry about that. My mom decided she needed to fucking call me right now to ask about a pair of pants. I have to... She was like, do you want this pair of pants? And I was like, Mom, no, you bought me like 7 pairs of pants last week. I love my mother, but oh my god, sometimes she's like, I need to buy you random shit right now. Okay, what was I doing? Like, you didn't respond to my text 2 seconds ago. Are you dead? Mom, hold on. Jesus Christ. Can I not make a circle? Let's make a circle instead. Whoa, that was a big circle. No, not like that either. There we go. Okay, now we've got nicer looking text, which, like, I gotta just erase the text on this side. Because, this is still where that 0 exists. Now what? Now what? Oops, I hit Control Z. Back. I meant to hit Control S. I think I want to change the color of the soles on the pants. Am I still gonna do the shading? The shading where? As far as my brain is concerned, I'm fucking done. I just want to change the color on these shoes. My computer's stuttering. No, this is not flipping. What color would these be? I guess I can be gray. Hey, I don't know. I'm like emotionally done with this. The shading doesn't make any sense because I didn't care enough to make it make sense. So, like, the sun in the back. Jesus Christ, what just happened? Go back. Undo whatever did that. Okay, that was weird. I don't know, I'm just like... Shading is a lot of work. I'm really bad at shading. Okay, that's the layer I want. The sun isn't real. That's what I was gonna say, though. The sun in this image is just there to look nice. We're gonna make the soles of the shoes like brownish. No reason. That's too light. I really need to work on like doing backgrounds better though, because I do backgrounds like crap. Yeah, sure, we'll just do them this. Or I'll see if I like how this color looks. Kinda orangey. Like I said though, my brain is slowly running out of energy to do this. Like, I haven't worked on it in a couple weeks, but I look at it and go, Jesus Christ, I want to be done with this. Let's see. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Let's, I'm gonna close this and reopen it. Hopefully that corruption doesn't exist. I don't... Interesting. Okay, we're back to a good spot, so it's fine. But that was, yeah, an error in the simulation, for real. I think it's because I have so many... I was gonna say it's because I have so many layers, but the thing is, like, the model I'm using now had way more layers than this, but I didn't use this art program for that, so I don't know. I think I really need to invest in Clip Studio. Whatever that thing's called. Like, I always see it on sale, and then I just go, But I should really just buy it, because it's a better investment. Ask my friend to pirate it. You're so right. No, I can spend money on some things, but right now it's not in the cards because like I said, I'm trying to spend money on an e-bike or e-scooter right now, so flip art or another art program's pretty low in the priorities list. For the longest time, I used a pirated version of Paint Tool Sai, so like I can't say anything about not pirating art programs though. Because when I was a kid, my sister pirated Paint Tool Sai, and then I used that for the next, like, 10 years. This program I'm using now I got for free with my art tablet, though. It's an okay art program. You did that with Windows? I think I've only bought computers that have Windows included so far. I've never set up a computer myself, so I think most of my computers have been pre-built. Actually, my current computer is not a pre-built. My dad made it. You reinstall Windows like every 6 months. Is there a like reason for that, or like is that improve some stuff? Oh yeah, I like this better with the slightly colored shoe soles. Soles of the shoes. It's bloated. Yeah, I don't. I don't know shit about computers. Like, I know absolutely nothing about computers. I just own one. A really fancy one. No, my computer's not that fancy. I know very little about coding, but I do know some coding. It'd feel 10 times faster. I don't know, my computer... I don't use my computer that often, so I don't think it's that bloated. Like, basically, the only time I use my computer is for playing games or streaming. And it's off the rest of the time. But you're probably right that it would feel less bloated. I'm just way too lazy to do something like reinstall Windows. Maybe if I had to, I would, but nah. I mean, I would say I uninstall a lot of stuff, but never enough. No, clipping to layer below. Oops. Getting much shit everywhere. I definitely do not update my computer as much as I should. Like, if you're... Me and my friends, when we started playing Marvel Rivals, for like 2 months, my computer would be like, your drivers are out of date. Don't play this fucking game. Like, for 2 months. And then I finally was like, and I think finally the game is like, okay, now your drivers are too fucking old. You literally can't play the game. And I was like, damn, guess I gotta install my drivers. Or update the drivers. It was a really stupidly long time that I did not update the drivers, though. It's literally just laziness. It's purely just laziness. Like, I just can't be bothered to do things sometimes. It's not good. Like I said, also though, it's because sometimes I just don't use my computer enough. and so I'll like forget about it, and I'll be like, I'm busy right now, I don't want to install this right now. Then I just don't for like ever. Because every time I get on the computer, I'm busy and doing stuff. I'm also just lazy. See, my download folder is... it's okay organized. I try to not leave things in my download folder if I can. Like, I try to make sure there's nothing in there. See. Actually, I don't know if I did like this. Do I like this? Go back. Let's look at the alteration. No shoes? Shoes. Shoes? I think I'll leave it with the soles of the shoes. I think it just looks... 180 gigabytes of random stuff. That is quite a bit of stuff in there. I think mine probably has a little bit of stuff because no, actually, I don't think there should be like anything in there because I did download a VOD last night, but I put it directly into my folder I have for saving VODs. Because I was gonna try to like actually edit it a little. Just a little, not a real amount of editing. Okay. Do I feel satisfied with how this looks? I feel like I'm kind of at the impasse where this is like as good as it's probably gonna get. I feel like there's other things I could add to this drawing, but I don't know. I think this is the end of the line for this drawing. Yeah, thank you. I think the face is like way too detailed, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably make half of this like my banner. Maybe like put it like editing like this part to be my banner, but I'll just have the full image. RTX on for real. Like the rest of everything is like vaguely shaded, and then this face is like overly shaded. But it's because I had a reference for the face. So it's like I ended up doing way too much. Okay, now I gotta save this as a, do I want it to be a JPEG or a PNG? We're gonna save it as a ping. Do people ever call them pings? That's something people do. Okay, now it's gonna take like 10 years. Alright, saved as a PNG. Yeah, as far as I understand, PNGs tend to be a higher resolution than JPEGs, and they tend to look better over time, but I don't know exactly like how file formats work. I gotta start drawing something else. I didn't prepare what I was gonna draw after this, even though I knew I was gonna finish. Draw something new. What? Why is it the smallest fucking square on planet Earth? Jesus Christ. WebM? WebM. I don't know what a WebM is supposed to be. I think I had this issue last time where I made the canvas like teeny weeny. Web media. That sounds strange. I don't know, we need a data historian to get in here and explain like what the difference in these files are. Okay. What do I want to draw? I could draw other things for my thing. Higher quality than JPEG that takes up less space. That would make sense. But worse than a PNG still. It would make sense that they're trying to make better stuff for like web formats. Okay, what else do I want to draw? I gotta think. I mean, Dot. See, I think that's too old for me. Dot WAV. I don't remember what audio files were when I was a kid, but definitely not WAV. Oh man. Oh, MP3, yeah. So MP3s were what I had growing up. I think most music still is MP3s. I remember having a little baby MP3 that could hold like 30 songs. I kind of want to make myself another chibi model. But like, I keep drawing chibi models and then I think they're fucking ugly. I always want to do dot eyes, but dot eyes are not conducive to the format. See, I don't know any of those file types. I am not computer literate. I just like live here with a computer. Oopsies. I didn't mean to fucking brace the whole. It's always interesting to see the evolution of like computer the information we can like have on computers and the complexity of it. Flawless lossless audio codec. That's a lot of words. No wonder we're calling it a FLAC. A model that looks like this. This would be fucking funny. Is it okay, but isn't Germany, like German, known for having really, really long words? Too many words in one. I'm not even gonna make an attempt to read what that says. Anti-air cannon, basically. I should just like edit my old chibi model to look like this. Get rid of the eyes on the other one, and it'll be fine. The eyes on the other one creep me out. I was working for a while on like a semi-cartoon model, and I just haven't progressed at all on working on that. But I kind of want to go back to having a little bit of a cartoony model. I kind of like how it looks better. I feel like I should learn to draw in like anime style, because then I could like make models for people. Because people like generally want anime style models. They don't want like whatever the fuck I'm doing. Semi-realism cartoon. What, like drawing models for people? I still like drawing for people. I don't know. If you want something that looks really nice, you still have to, like, use a human to do it. What do anime women look like? Got, like, their tiny ass head. Yeah, basically that's what anime women look like. But I don't know, if you want something really high quality, you still have to ask a human to do it. But if you want something that's like, whatever, you can do an AI. But I think part of the fun of it is like the unique style of each person who draws it. This thing looks like a fucking alien. I don't know, I'll always be on the side of like, just get a human to do it. Like, it might cost more, but man. Why do we give AI the fun jobs and, like, not teach them to do, like, picking fruit or something? That's too big. I forgot anime women don't have eyebrows. Yeah, but it's just sad. Like, we should be using AI for, like, actual things that, like, are strenuous and hard for humans to do, and instead we're like, my AI draws anime women. Like, can we... like, I don't think we should be doing that. Gotta focus on the real issues. But it's because it's infinitely easier to program something to draw than it is to make something useful. I mean, but the thing is, it's not hard in the same way that, like, labor is. Like, when we say AI should be doing hard jobs, it's jobs that are, like, genuinely unenjoyable to do, not just, like, jobs that not everyone can do. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be biased a certain way, in my opinion, as someone who does art. So, like, I'll always be on the side of, like, we should just keep having humans do the art. Get rid of this big fucking line in the middle of this anime woman's head. Like, AI should be doing jobs that no one wants to do. That's essentially what it is. That's not that even. That. But like I said, I'm already biased as a person who does art. Yeah, like working in a volcano. Go send the fucking AI to collect magma or some shit. I mean, if we stop trying to make the robots intelligent, there's no need to have robot right activists. If the robots can't, like, independently think, there's no problem with it. But no, we gotta make fucking AI girlfriends or whatever. Gotta wanna fuck the robot or something. Wanted this to be bigger, actually. I think we're gonna have, like, sex robots before anything else. Just the way humans work. There's gonna be sex robots pretty soon. No. I mean, why have AI girlfriend when real girlfriend exists? They got tits on those things. They don't got tits on real. Like, you can't touch an AI tit. That's not real. It'll never live up to the satisfaction of touching a real boob. Once you've touched a real boob, you can never go back. She gets an ahoge. Gets 2 ahoge. Just you gotta do things to be appealing to real women. I don't know, man. Real women pretty good. Anime women, they're okay. Why is this boob is like bigger than the other side? Sure, that's even. Her shoulders are weird, but I'm just doing a quick drawing. Must be bigger than head. But what about flat is justice and whatever? This girl is not flat. All boob is good boob. What? Not propagate. That's just what people who can't handle of any size say. She's gonna have a skirt. I never draw people in skirts. Because I hate drawing skirts. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All soft and warm. Sometimes I think about like if I had chosen to be an anime VTuber or like an anime girl, and I'm just like, I don't think I ever could have. Doesn't work that way. I saw something though about like whether someone looks fitting for like their voice looks fitting for their model, and it makes me go like, I wonder if mine feels fitting for me. Like some shitty fucking hands, I don't feel like. Put her hand doing something. Pinching the fabric of the skirt. I think it'd be fun to make a like picture where it shows all the inspirations for me drawing my original sketch of my VTuber guy. Give her thigh-high knee socks. Those are popular in anime. I don't know why I gave her a tank top specifically, but it's okay. That is such a choice. I would say just in general, more like mature men are not super common in YouTubing. So, but the thing is like, it's because most people who are into it want the little anime girls or anime women. So I think that's why it's an unexplored market. But I don't know. There's a niche for everybody, you know? but the biggest niche is just for women with huge boobs. Old bald grandpa. I mean, somebody would like it. Somebody would like it. I don't want to make this girl's hair longer. No, I don't. I like women with short hair. Short hair, enjoy. Go back, go back. I don't know, there's a VTuber for everything, I feel like. Literally everything. The new anime game everyone talks about. Uma Musume? No, I have not played Uma Musume. I watched another streamer play it the other day and I did not understand it at all. I was just so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, yeah, my friend said he was enjoying it, so I guess it's worth a shot. It's like I said, to me it's really weird though. The whole game concept weirds me out though. Like, why are we making these women race? Who are they? Why are they horses? Who are they and why did they become a horse? Also, they're idols. I learned that they do a little concert and dance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's my thing. My type of thing. It's there is an interesting concept though. I think the only horse training game I've played is like Pocket Jockey, which is like solitaire and horses. Yeah, so obviously people like it for a reason. It's just like, not probably something I would enjoy. Oh my god, her left boob looks so much fucking bigger than her right boob. Or this one looks bigger than the other one. I don't know if it's small budget. I think it's pretty big budget. Or not big budget, but it's not, apparently it's had an anime for a long time. Yeah, it generally is kind of normal to have one bigger than the other. I believe specifically the one over your heart is usually bigger. I believe. I'm not certain on that though. Too big of a brush. Run. Another anime woman. No, I don't want to draw another anime woman. Drawing is so hard. Like, other people do warm-up sketches and I'm like, Draw bald grandpa. Draw Master Roshi. What's he look like? I'll draw Master Roshi with no reference. How about that? He's got sunglasses. Got, like, eyebrows? Is that true? Maybe. Got sunglasses. And he's got... I'm trying to think what his nose looks like. He's got, like, an actual nose, I believe. Draw the other eyebrow. Got some wrinkles. I haven't seen Dragon Ball in so long. Yeah, this is totally. This looks like Dr. fucking Eggman, dude. Dr. Eggman. You have a beard? I don't remember. Okay, that's my best approximation with no reference. I'll look it up. Hiroshi. Oh yeah, he does have a beard like. Yeah, links are blocked because I kept getting spam links. I got tired of them. Okay. I've got a reference up, so it's fine. So he's got a long head. He's like long. So he's got sunglasses. Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch is so annoying with like bots, so no links for anyone. I'm drawing, I think this one is his original self from Dragon Ball. This is a Dragon Ball style one. Got like kind of shaggy eyebrows. We've got some face kind of like droops, beard. Yeah, it's like he has some kind of nose beyond like just a regular anime nose, but I could not think of like. Got a nose unlike Krillin. Yeah. Went for the same joke. He still kind of looks like Dr. Eggman in my drawing. That's okay, he can be like Dr. Egg. That's what he looks like. Give him a shirt. See, that's also why I'm like hesitant to watch Dragon Ball Super, because it's like at a certain point it's like, man, what the fuck are we doing anymore? Like everyone's level 2 million or whatever, everyone's like like hyper universal. It's like, is there still a point? Like, what's the point anymore? You know? Have a stick. Because at a certain point, you're just like, man, it don't matter. None of these people's matters level. He's Super Saiyan Blue level? No way. No way. They just making shit up. Whatever. So you're telling me Master Roshi gets to be strong, but Yamcha's still fucking getting his ass beat on Earth. I do think it's really interesting, like, how a lot of the human characters got thrown aside. That feels like such a weird choice to just be like, yeah, Master Roshi is a fucking god, bro. It's like we introduced gods. Can just the gods be gods? I think Dragon Ball is so funny sometimes. Invented the whole Saiyan God thing. There's too much going on in Dragon Ball Super. God Red, then God Blue. That's too many. We're just getting, like, at a certain point, it's like, you're just making shit up. Like when kids are playing and you're like, no, but you didn't hit me. I evolve into Godzilla. Like, at a certain point, we gotta call it. Like, I said I don't like regression stuff, but Dragon Ball GT made sense for why they did regression stuff, because it just was getting too much. And Ultra... Oh yeah, I forgot that Brawly is a character now, for reals. It's so weird for him to, like, actually be part of the story after he was, like, the bad guy. Oopsie. Much color. 2 new See, I don't get why he's back. Like, what? Like, why did we bring Frieza back? Like, why is he here? Stop coloring things. Like, why? Why do we bring him back? Why isn't he, like, hate Goku anymore or something? Don't know what's going on in Dragon Ball Super. Too much going on. He got resurrected. Why? Who's going, like, I'm assuming a bad guy did it, where they're like, I'm gonna resurrect Frieza and he's gonna blow you up or something. You have neon red glasses, I don't. Go. I hate this shit. Why? Why would he do that? They needed him? Surely they could have found someone else. Surely out of the whole fucking universe, there was a guy who didn't try to kill them they could have revived. Like, surely a guy who's not a fascist warlord could have helped them. You're telling me they couldn't make one friend who wasn't a murderer? Vegeta wasn't enough? Ten people. That's a... Man, Dragon Ball is so complicated. It has Saiyan girls. I mean, Universe 7 had Saiyan girls, they just got fucking blown up by Frieza. No? So they used to exist. They just don't exist anymore. I think I've seen Kefla before. I believe I've seen Kefla. Yeah, I've seen her before. I just haven't, like, done anything with it. Like, I haven't heard anyone talk about her before. Like, I just see pictures of her. People think she's hot. There's not a lot of good images of her for, like, reference. She's like Brawly, but of So, does that, like, do we mean, like, she's evil? Or, like, she's just, like, super strong? Like... Okay, well, he was evil in the movie where he was conceived. So, in my brain, he's evil still. She's legendary Super Saiyan. Oh, I thought they just colored her hair kinda ugly. Got like weird eyelashes on the side of her eyes. Green means legendary. Oh, okay, so they're kind of using some stuff from the Brawly movie, because Brawly was like greenish in the movie where he at first appears. I think I gave her too babyish of a face. Whatever, I can't animate people that well. He's called Frost there. So is he like a different character? Like a parallel universe. So he's like slightly different character. I don't like this. I didn't do this well. Hold on. Try again. The people in Dragon Ball have very square faces. He never destroyed the planet Saiyan. Okay, so he's like kind of a better person in that universe, I guess. Probably not though. I imagine he still sucks. Unless they decided he was a good person in that one. Called Frost Demon? That's very convoluted for... like, they couldn't think of a new name. Or a better name, I guess. I'm not good at the Dragon Ball style. It's kind of hard. Kind of looks stupid. That's okay. I'm just gonna... It sounds cool in Japanese. I mean, everything sounds slightly better in Japanese. Is this her eyebrow? I guess it is her eyebrow. Also, Japan doesn't have, like, censors. Wife. I want them... Can they bring back Launch? I miss when Launch was part of the show. She was my favorite character. They just kind of got rid of her for no reason. Probably wasn't that popular. Something else. I mean, original Dragon Ball is, like, it's just okay. It's not really something you can watch over and over again, for me at least. I think I've only watched, well, okay. I've watched, I don't think they ever officially dated. I don't remember, but, like, she was interested in Tien, I believe. It's been a long time for me, too. I just remember liking her a lot. Been so long since I've thought about Dragon Ball. Yeah, she has blue hair and blonde hair personality. Side of the eye. The most recently I've engaged with Dragon Ball is probably watching Dragon Ball abridged, the abridged series. And that was a long time ago when I watched it last. I'm gonna do her Super Saiyan form. Yeah, they didn't they get into like legal trouble is why they kind of stopped. I think that's why they kind of stopped doing it. Because Funimation wasn't very happy with them saying the fuck word with Goku's face. Yeah, it's like it was mostly copyright stuff, which is really interesting because what is essentially their like kind of sister series, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series didn't really get it. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series still exists and still is like making videos. I'm not surprised. Sometimes Americans get like weirdly possessive over stuff that they didn't like start. Like if that makes sense. Like sometimes the American actors decide they're like the definitive version of the character. Girl's got so much hair going on. Like a pineapple. I need to make some of the hair longer, but it's okay. Political drama. I'm not surprised, though. Anime voice actors sure are interesting people a lot of the time. We'll pretend this is what her hair looks like. It's not, but, like, we'll pretend. I think the biggest anime drama I always think of is like Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna got in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's actually really kind of scary. Like, think the way we think or lose your job. All the fans celebrated? That's interesting. I don't know. I'm a pretty no, I'm not politically divisive. I could be though. Depends on what their opinion is, I guess, but like I don't know, it's still weird to lose your job over stuff like that. Maybe if it was a really bad opinion. Oh, I don't know, sometimes people like I don't want to say anything and like be totally wrong, but like sometimes people exaggerate like things and then people get mad that they exaggerated stuff. Blah blah blah, lots of stuff. I don't know, people are allowed to have shit takes on the internet. What anime was it for? Was it like I heard something about Genshin people recently? Gotta draw her with big ass arms, because what is the point? She does not have fucking massive arms. Oh, like, yeah. I don't know, see, that's the same thing where I'm like, now we're giving AI all the fucking fun jobs. Couldn't you have just recast? Go find someone else who will say your stupid little anime lines. I don't know, things are so complicated all the time. I don't think AI was the solution there, though. I've definitely seen some really shit voice actor takes in Japanese. Like, it's just that Americans don't usually see them, or like, not just Americans, but other countries don't see them because they're in Japanese. And most people don't care who can translate Japanese. So there's been some shit takes from Japanese voice actors. They exist. Yeah, the problem is most people don't understand what they're saying, so they're allowed to get away with it a little more. And doing. Sure, that's what a hand looks like. Okay, yeah, I get- well, I don't know, because as a company, you have two choices when people, like, are mad online, is you either stand by your workers or you don't. And either one doesn't always look that great. Got too many fingers here. I made her arms too long. You can fix that with the power of... Yeah. Oops, part of Master Roshi's head is getting ripped off, but it's okay. Yeah, most anime I like. I prefer the subs anyway. It didn't like the shortening of Japanese. It's because in English it's sometimes it's a not polite way to refer to Japanese people, so that's why it's reacting to that one. Sure, we'll pretend this looks like a Dragon Ball character. Okay. I don't think I made her look that great. Well, yeah, it's also an abbreviation, but, like, I think it's just the auto mod is being careful. I don't think I control the auto mod. I don't know how I affect the auto mod. Ah, she's looking at me with her bright-ass peepers. I think it's just like a safety thing would be my guess for why it hits that one. Now I'm gonna color her without selecting colors from a reference, so it'll look kind of weird. Yeah, she's got like, they look like the bells. Are they supposed to be like the fucking fusion ones? Or is it different? Does she just happen to have bell earrings? That would be my main question. It's like, she's got similar design for... Or is she a fusion? I didn't think she was a fusion. Oh, she is a fusion? Okay. I thought she was... Wait, yeah, then I've seen the two versions of her, I think. I don't remember their... Is it Caulifla and someone else? I don't remember the other one's name. I'd imagine it starts with a K. Collie and Kale. Yeah, okay. I've seen both of them, I think. occasionally I get fed parts of the Dragon Ball subreddit. Kale and... Interesting. What is the Goku? Oops, that's too dark. Together, they're really special. I'll leave that as that dark. Do Goku and Brawly ever fuse, or no? So far, no. Aw. They should. Should make them fuse. Broku. I really hope that's the name they go with, is Broku. That'd be incredible. He's not evil. That's interesting that they chose to like do something new with Brawly. We're not going that ham on this drawing. I'll just leave it go back. We're not going that ham. For 40 years on a planet with insects. Interesting. So did the insects raise him? Probably not. Frieza finds him and makes him fight Goku. That makes sense. Frieza gotta be being a fucking weirdo all the time. There's a bunch of like skin I have to do. Is like his personality slightly different, or he's just like, I don't know. What did he wish for? For Goku to die. That'd actually be kind of lame if that's what he... That's great. 5 centimeters taller. So did he like give up on immortality? Because that was like his whole thing in the arc on Namek. I don't know if you'd even want to be immortal in the Dragon Ball universe. It doesn't seem worth it. There's always a new planetary threat, and if you were immortal, they'd be like, can you come fix this? I think if I got the Dragon Balls, I would also wish to be taller. No, that's not true. I think I'm fine being the height I am. There's a lot of other things I could wish for. Oopsies. He wants to fight him? I mean, better than him, like, killing people, I guess. Like, you win some, you lose some, you have to fight Frieza for the rest of your life some. Aw, damn it. I have to color this in regular style, I think. He reconquered the whole galaxy? So, like, is he now still a fascist? Or is he, like, normal now? Like, is he still, like, torturing people? Because it's like, I guess it... Well, no, it's still bad no matter what. He's probably still committing genocide. Very evil still. That Goku makes a lot of questionable decisions. And most of them have to do with fighting people forever. He learned his oh, cool. Thanks to you, Goku. Now I can kill people 3 times as fast. And Goku's like, yeah, that's cool. And everyone's like, oh, Goku. Everyone on the planets he's conquering are like, oh my fucking god, I thought this dude was dead. Dang. I'm surprised they let that happen. No, actually I'm not that surprised. It's fantasy. They let whatever happen in fantasy stuff. Wow. I mean, I doubt Frieza even knows there's a difference between, like, humans that much. Bro's too busy killing to notice that. Big. Yeah, dude cannot differentiate anything. Yellow. Not highlights anything else. Put one here for fun. Arms are shinier. I need a third darker color. I'm not surprised he's always like calling them monkeys. Wasn't that a big thing he did like in the actual original? Like when he first appeared? I mean, yeah, they do turn into monkeys, but like, they're not monkeys all the time. Okay, I'll be drawing still, probably. No, I still have a while till I plan to be done drawing. I need to eat. I don't want to go back to work on Monday. I never want to go back to work. Like, there's nothing wrong with my work. I just don't want to do stuff, you know? Doing work is so... Getting rid of my mouth on the... I want her to look. Oops. Did I really do that on the wrong layer? Well, that's not my problem now. It's a nice sketch on layer and that's it. Or like on her face, I mean. I did not color that nicely. Fix it. I can make it look better. Oopsies. We're on eraser still. Why did I do these lines on the same layer? That's why. Lines. What is that? Okay. I did this drawing really dumb. Now these are on the wrong layer, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. Well, it's forever. Fix this corner of the eye. Oh, no, no. Hair is like yellowy. Be a little lighter than. Yeah, I think that's good enough color, and then I'll like highlight it with a little more. I'll do her eyebrows first. There's all kinds of like scuff marks in the coloring, but we're just doing a lazy drawing, so it's okay. Actually, it's not okay. It's bothering me. Bothering me in my soul. Nope, you went too far. Okay. Sure, we'll pretend that's cleaned up enough. It's not, but... That's gonna have to be filled in separately, because... Sometimes I hear people be like, you're supposed to draw from the shoulder. I don't know what that fucking... Everything is from my wrist forever, and I'm gonna get arthritis, and that's just how my life is gonna be. Why I don't do art all my life. Or be a true artist, like selling art, because I would break my arm. Improper technique. I should try to draw like way more often. I just don't draw very much. Then I complain that I'm not good enough at art. I don't be drawing like every 30 seconds. Some people improve because they're always drawing. But it's hard to find time to do like good drawings. And that's what, like, to improve you have to do like actual good drawings. You can't just be doing fucking whatever. I mean, you kinda can be doing whatever. But it's a little harder to get better when you're like doing whatever. Back, her face looks so mediocre, but it's okay. Pretend her face looks normal. Needs to be more green. Be lighter. Yeah. Oopsies. Back. I'm making this so hard on myself by doing this all on one layer. It's just like real life where art's only on one layer. And you fuck it up and then you just cry. You care about her hair? I mean, it's okay. Everyone in Dragon Ball has like a little bit of the same face anyway. You know? They're only vaguely different. I think someone would probably fight me over saying that. But Akira Toriyama has a very, very same face art, I feel like. He's got the Akira Toriyama face and everyone's kind of got that face. Yeah, it's like literally all his characters have the... basically the same face. But it's a very charming face, except for when you're like, oh god, Goten looks exactly like fucking Goku, and people post the picture where they're like, only 3 of these images are Goku, and it's like, yeah. Yeah, that really is how it is sometimes. Sometimes everybody really does look like Goku. They gave them the same voice actor? Okay, they're just fucking with people, that feels like. They just said, fuck you guys, they got the same voice. I think this is a little too dark. Like this. That's... Now it's too light. They're all the same? Oh my god, that's the most confusing shit on planet possible. Like, they literally just said, well, we'll hire one guy and he can do everything. Actually, wasn't Goku played by a girl for a long time in Japanese? No, I think that's just when he was a kid. I don't remember if adult Goku is also a girl. Oh, I didn't- sorry, I ignored the last half of the sentence. My brain does that sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately my brain just, like, blacked out the last half of the sentence. It's kind of impressive, though. They're just like, alright, you're everybody in the show, and she's like, yep. Got it locked down. One voice, don't need anyone else. Ugh. This hair doesn't even, or does this exist? I don't know. Her hair's kind of not really accurate. Someone super famous, like they do a lot of voice acting for anime, or just they're famous in Japan? I can't think of what Krillin's Japanese voice sounds like at the moment. Some light highlights. Oh, that makes sense. I know that person, but I don't know their name. Like, I can't think of what their name is. But yeah, they're... I think what else... And then she does someone else. I feel like for voice acting, though, you get a lot of the same, like a lot of the same people voicing stuff. I mean, that's true even in English. A lot of male characters are voiced by women. Usually it's children if it's in English, though. Like most children are women. Like, if you watched the English dub of Pokemon, that's a woman. Like, every other show, women. Yeah, no, in English, we got child labor laws. You can't have, like, generally you don't have kids, like, voice act for anything. Too many laws. Too thick. For English, it takes too long, and then they have to get a new voice actor, and there's been like 10 voice actors, and you're like, whoa, this kid sounds different every fucking time I see him. I think it's very rare for if a child voices someone, usually they get replaced pretty fast. Because the show doesn't move at a fast enough pace. Yeah. I think I saw a video of her meeting up with one of the other voice actors for Frieza. It was very cute. See, the people who thought that were stupid, though. That's my opinion, because as a kid, I never interpreted Frieza as a woman. So I think people who thought that are just kind of stupid. But also, I think as a kid, I was just, like, okay with accepting, like, if they said this is a dude, I was like, okay. So much going on with this hair. Got so much hair. So is she like a major character, or is she like kind of a one-off character? Like, how many times does she appear in the show? I feel like Dragon Ball has a habit of, like, not really caring about their... Yeah, but does, like, how does the show treat her? Not that she's... But is she in the show a lot? That's the main question. I guess, are her components in the show a lot's the main question. How important are Kale and Caulifla after their introduction? Oh, okay. That's pretty nice, because I feel like a lot of the time Dragon Ball kind of sidelines its girl characters. Kind of just exist in the background after a while. Like, even like Android 18, it's like she's strong, and then they just kind of go, yeah, she's busy. She's busy being mom. Okay, so like a decent amount. Hate how I draw these. Lines are gonna be better. That's always a great reason to like a character. Gotta be stronger than the fan favorites. I think Goku and Vegeta fans are super easy to piss off, though. Oopsies, my phone is dying because I left it unplugged. Plug that back in. I'd like that not to die, considering my outlets don't work. Dang. That's I mean, at least now they had a new goal of how strong they needed to get. Good enough. I think that's generally what characters that are like way strong represent. They're like, look, you're here and they're there and you need to get there. That makes sense. And they get their ass beat. You think Vegeta secretly likes her? I mean, Vegeta likes strong women, I would say. So, I mean, there's potential that he does. Yeah, like, dude definitely likes women who can push him around. Like, Bulma may not be able to physically push him around, but, yeah. That's my opinion, is probably... Bro probably would have went for it if he wasn't married. No, he probably would. He might have went for it even if he was married. I think that's a big thing, is like the Saiyan men kind of like women who are very, yeah, very, very dominant women. Up on the outside, bottom on the inside, yeah. They got a lore reason for wanting to be dominated. For wanting their dommy mommies. That's kinda brutal. I feel like that's like... I don't know. I don't know how I feel like biologically that's very strange. So would that mean that most Saiyans don't have siblings? I imagine most people wouldn't want to go through that twice. That would mean that Goku's mom was special, because she had 2 kids. She had 2 shitty little kids. They shipped one of them off. Oh, so she was special? That's cool. And then Vegeta killed her. Not Vegeta. Frieza killed her. That'd have been hilarious if he did. Been like 5. So you're telling me like Saiyans are born out the pussy ready to fucking fight? That's kind of crazy if true. Oh, she kind of had a thing on this arm too, but I made her arm like weirdly bent. Oh, the pussy ready for battle. Basically lift a truck? That seems excessive. I mean, I guess if you're like fighting, it's not that excessive, but it's a little excessive. Little excessive that your babies are like fucking people up right out the wood. To outline the rest of the stuff. Why else? Because she's a muscle mommy? Her outfit. her outfit, not much going on, but it is a good outfit for seeing her muscles. I think muscular women are I think if she was real and you told her that, you might die. You're like, girl, I'm watching them titties jiggle when you're fucking fighting. He would be distracted. I feel like if I was in the Dragon Ball universe, I would be a weak little character and I would die immediately. I would just be someone on Earth and I would get blown up. I'd be the farmer that meets Raditz or whatever. No, it's the farmer Raditz, or is it Vegeta? One of the Saiyans. Like, I always think about it, and it's just like, in any of those types of show, I'd be one of the characters that dies immediately. Okay, you might want to be a Saiyan, but that doesn't mean you would get to be, you know? Sometimes you end up with the shit stick, and sometimes you're the farmer who has a shotgun and then dies. I don't know if I'd want to be a Saiyan though, because then everyone's dead. Unless you're in a different universe. That's so cute! No, I think learning to fly would be cool, but unfortunately, you gotta learn to master your ki or whatever the fuck they do in Dragon Ball. Affecting. Oh, I made it too big. Go back. Close enough. Isn't that what they used to fly in Dragon Ball? I don't remember. They use something to fly. Obviously, because they fly. I think I'm about done drawing for today. For everything. I think they use ki for like just about everything in like every anime ever. Why am I like wrapped up in the cord for my drawing tablet? I figured it out. I think it's lunchtime. Yeah, I always like to draw stuff like I just drew it from a reference, so she just looks like the reference I drew. I think it's fun to draw stuff that people ask about though, but it's hard to just be like, tell me what to fucking draw. What we have accomplished since I finished my art. Now I have to actually like post that art and like put it on Twitch. The hair, I tried. My wrist hurts now. Gotta do like wrist stretches. I think one of the only reasons I'd go to like a 3D model is that so people could see how much I gesture my hand all the time. Okay, I think it's about time for lunch. You want Roshi to be next to her? I don't remember what layer he's on. I gotta merge all the layers. So you're telling me Roshi is stronger than her? Be like over here, so he looks fucking weak. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's anime girl blush. Oh, okay, so she's still stronger than him. That makes sense. Okay, she looks like she's looking at him now. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. It's gonna be... Gotta go eat lunch. I think I'm eating leftover lasagna from like 5 days ago. But thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I don't know if I'll draw again next week. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. 10 p.m. Oh, well, I guess it's time for getting ready for bed. Okay, well, I hope you sleep well. Yeah. All right. Bye. Fuck is my